Hey y'all, good evening. Today is July the 26th. It is a Wednesday. This morning, I went to the garden and did some work. I ain't got no footage for that, y'all, so don't even worry about it. But what I did was, I took a page out of, what was it doing? Yellow Door Farmstead, Asia. I think that's the right one. But anyway, the right name. But I got the right person. You know how she be like, oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna move it. I'm just gonna transplant it. Oh well, I have a problem just letting things go about it, things that don't go right in the garden. But anyway, I went out there. My bell peppers that I randomly planted in the squash bed was overgrown, and so I picked the blossoms that they were brown, they weren't even white, the flowers. Took them off. I dug them up and put them where my cabbages were in the other bed because it's empty space. So it was 2 bell peppers in that one, and then I took up 2 sweet peppers out the bed with the tomatoes and put them in there. So I replanted them, and I was like, okay, so we got like a week of shock. But it's supposed to be hot this weekend, so it has rained today. I watered them, and then it rained some more today. So I'm expecting after this heat and the roots get like, oh, okay, we in a place where we can grow. These big old tomatoes ain't taking over, and they're going to grow there. I also trimmed back the yellow leaves. My dad told me this morning, your zucchini should be done. This last thing, zucchini on here is going to be okay. Is gonna be your last because those plants just look bad. But I remember the last year I did in the garden bed at my apartment, my leaves, I think it was, and now I know it's pottery mildew from overplanting my container. So last couple of weeks ago, I clipped off all the yellow leaves. It rained and everything perked up. I got new buds and I got new squash, right? So I went out there today. I took this one off because I think I have 3 or 4 squash plants. I think it's 3 squash plants. I took this off of one that was growing, that was about the size of this jalapeno, but he was shriveled up on one end. I cut him off because I also have 4 small ones still growing, so I left them on, and they have plenty of new flowers, and it looks like the root system is still good. But my acorn squash finally got one little bulb on it. And I know it takes a while for acorn squash to come because it's a winter squash. So perfectly I can keep that vine alive. My yellow squash is not making. And it has plenty of flowers on it. I mean, plenty of flowers. And I go out there, and every time I go out there in the morning, it's plenty of bees. But anyways, I got plenty of tomatoes, and my dad was telling me, oh, you got some young tender beans on there. And I'm like, I could have swore on Sunday I left some small beans on there, and I hadn't been back to the garden since Sunday because I hadn't been. Y'all know my life is busy, but listen, this is my harvest today. As I was continuing my pruning of my tomatoes, I found 2 red babies. I'm gonna eat them in just a minute, y'all. I'm gonna scramble me some egg whites and some turkey bacon, and I'm gonna have these. I'm gonna have this. These I have washed in a little vinegar and water. I'm gonna dry them off and pinch the ends off, dry them off. I might snap them in half, I might not. Put them in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer. And then this is the zucchini and the jalapeno. And yeah, I took my jalapeno plant. I went there one day, I'm like, these jalapeno plants are slow. I went there today. This is the biggest one, but it's several small ones on there, but I want them to get a little bigger. I want to be able to eventually do jalapeno salt that Barbara from Living Food Farms, what's the name of her channel? The Gardener's Journey. She make jalapeno salt. So I'm excited about that. So I don't know if I should, I don't know what I should do with this. This one I might just eat. I might just eat that one with something. So yeah. So this is my harvest for today. And I've started seeds for my fall garden. And it's my first time doing seeds, y'all. I wonder if I should take it. I don't know. Y'all know we getting thunderstorms. I'm like, should I take y'all out there? But my seeds are germinating. Some of them germinated real quick. I had them in the bay window, but they still were leggy because they was reaching for the sun. And I'm like, but you getting plenty of sun. What you reaching for? Whatever. So I took them outside yesterday, Monday night. I took them outside with the dome on it. Last night or yesterday, I took that dome off. I took the dome off, and I was like, most of these are germinated. I'm going to give the ones that have germinated room to grow. And then I'm going to pot them or pot them up or whatever. Put them in bigger pots. And so I didn't buy pots. But I have the ones from the nursery. Because I did not throw them away. So I had to... they're in the bag, y'all, because I just washed them and disinfected them. I had to read up on how to wash and disinfect these pots because I don't want to, if they have a fungus or something, I don't want to be the one that, I have this size. I have the for sale one. And I have a few 3-sale ones. So, yeah. And then I got me a bucket to work with. I'm about to go out here and mix my topsoil. It's intermittent thunderstorms, so I'm going out to the porch because I have a setup on the porch as well. So, I want to put me a little potting soil, topsoil, and a little bit of fertilizer in here, and then dampen it and fill my cells and transplant some of my seedlings. Let's go look at these seedlings. Hey y'all, the rain has started back. So I have topsoil, I have potting soil. Those are not seedlings. And we see this one has died. A couple of other ones, like they may have went the same way. They were super leggy. But I put more than one seed. So you see a smaller one coming up there. So I'm going to get myself together and get my stuff together.